You've been charged with a crime and you're going into a criminal defense lawyer's office. What should you expect when you walk in the door? Well, things you should expect is that you're going to get your questions answered, that the person's going to listen to you, that the person's going to anticipate some questions that you don't know to ask and tell you. I'll give you an example. Someone comes in on a case, I'm generally going to go over a couple of different things. I'm going to inquire about their criminal history so I know about their experience in the criminal justice system. Is this their first rodeo, or have they been here a lot of times before? Then I'm going to, after I have obtained that knowledge, I'm going to walk them through the things that I think they need to know. We'll generally talk about the courts, so they know how the courts work in Kansas, where they're at, what court they're in. We'll generally talk about the laws in Kansas, so they know how much trouble they're in, basically where they fall on the spectrum of seriousness in a crime. We'll talk about the specific charges in which they're charged with. What are the ins and outs of those charges? What are some common things that come up with those charges that people have questions about? I'll talk about any collateral consequences, any basically things that might not be specifically related to the case, but might have a dramatic impact on them. Maybe if they're professionally licensed, they're a doctor, they're a lawyer, insurance agent, something that they have to be licensed to the state. I might talk to them about how this criminal charge may impact their ability to keep doing that, or how it might put them under an obligation to report the crime to some sort of governing body. After we talked about the courts and the law and the charges, I'll generally ask them about what happened. This is going to be the crucial part of the time in which you get to speak with a lawyer. You want to make sure that the lawyer has every bit of information possible that's relevant to that particular set of facts that got you in trouble. Your lawyer is going to base essentially their decisions and their plan of attack on the case on what you tell them right then and there. And they're also going to be able to give you or highlight some problems that are going to come up with your case, things you need to be looking out for. Once you have talked about the courts, the law, specific case in which you're charged with, the facts in which surround that case, you also want to have the lawyer talk to you about yourself and about how you're taking care of yourself, how you're dealing with this problem, how this is impacting your family, or how it's causing you particularly problems. You want your lawyer to care about your case, but you also want your lawyer to care about you and how they're going to position you in the best situation so that you get a good result and that you get this whole mess behind you.